Now, tragic news coming across. We have been getting reactions from Bollywood, everyone speaking about the kind of impact that Yash Chopra had, not just on the industry in terms of his filmmaking, but the kind of person he was, the kind of attitude that he brought to work with him every day, the kind of impact that he's had on legends like Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan himself, Lata Mangeshkar also speaking to us a short while ago, speaking about the kind of person that Yash Chopra was. Vivek Oberoi, Bollywood actor, now joins us. Vivek, your thoughts on this tragic news?
It's an incredible loss to the film fraternity. I mean, he was like one of the founding fathers of the modern film industry today. I mean, he's been such a pioneer in so many things. Great legend, and I've had a beautiful personal equation. My father worked with him. I worked with him. I did a film called Satya, and every single time I met him, I'd love to take the warmth and the blessings that he would give and he would offer. So, just an absolute legend. It just comes as such a shock. You know, we just thought like his film. Yash uncle would love to.
And Vivek, as an actor of this generation, I mean, having watched his cinema, since the ages, certainly the kind of impact he had as a filmmaker also absolutely immense.
Phenomenal. I mean, we grew up watching his films. I mean, every single film of his is iconic, and it's just it's like he's an institution himself. I mean, you learn so much from watching Yash Chopra's cinema. And Yash uncle, both even as an individual, as a person, I mean, whatever personal interaction I've had with him, I've learned so much from him. And he was always somebody who was kind, encouraging. He was always somebody who was very, very giving. He would always advise people. He would always give you a lot of warmth and love. He was one of those father figures of our industry. Phenomenal man. Absolute legend.
And we were speaking to people associated with his next release as well, and everybody's saying that because he had said that this was going to be his last movie, they wanted to shoot a sequence in Switzerland, and that had become his signature style, the kind of romance that he would bring up in his movies.
Absolutely. I mean, he introduced Switzerland to modern India. I mean, the amount of people that epitomized the whole idea of romancing in Switzerland, whether it was the yellow flowers of Punjab or the green valleys of Switzerland. He made it all happen. He gave us that dream. And as far as this film is concerned, and it being a swan song, I've heard him say this before, and secretly all of us have wished that he was just saying it. He didn't mean it. But I guess this time he meant it. It's sad and heartbreaking. And I'm sure Sam, Auntie, Adi, everybody must be going through a really tough time right now.
Vivek Oberoi, thanks very much for speaking to us in this time of tragedy. Ravina Tandon also now joins us. Ma'am, your thoughts on this tragic news?
There are no thoughts at the moment. What one can think is that, one of the pillars of our industry, he you can say was someone who spanned all generations with his cinema. He was the romance of the Indian film industry, and that has gone from our hearts today. It's shocking because we did not expect him not to come back. He had to come back. He should have seen this film happen. It's a big loss. It's a big loss.
I understand certainly a time of tragedy for you as well. We were playing out scenes of the last interview that he just had. A conversation that he had with Shah Rukh Khan on the occasion of his 80th birthday. And he'd said then too that, this is going to be my last movie. And so ironic in that sense that this should happen, tragically just a few days, weeks before the release of that next film.
No, absolutely. Because like I was telling someone, he's someone who spanned all generations. It was not only my generation, it was not a generation before us, it was not a generation much before that, it was not even a generation after us. He spanned all generations, and he was a filmmaker from the heart. I mean, as in, you could take your whole family, you could take everyone. He made that clean cinema, that cinema that we all were proud of.
Yes.
And today, I think he was one of the last, to make that kind of cinema. Like he was one of the pillars of the industry, and we just lost it.